What's going on, my home skillets? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Nighttiger Comics comic book haul with your host, me, Michael Smith. I got my lucky hat. It's been a lucrative week, so I just got some stuff to show you from 3 different shops: eBay, Golden Age, no Silver Age, Bronze, Modern. Let's check it out. Let's have some fun. I always love a good comic book haul, and this one's going to be all right. I think you'll enjoy it. So let's start out with Second and Charles. Stopped over there. I think these books averaged around $1.50 a piece. Some were 50-cent bin, and then some were from the regular back issue bin. So I went through all the DCs, man. It's so hard to go through them. You got to pull them all up to find these logos. And then stupid people at Second and Charles, they put the little barcode, their sticker, right over the top of the box. So it's really hard. You got to be pulling books out of the sleeve to check them. But Steel number 4, May 1994, with the DC Universe logo. Now these came in packs of, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 from Toys R Us. And that's where the DC logo comics came from. So pretty cool. It's a little beat up, but you know, you guys got me going after different stuff because I watch your videos. Just got this one because this is a nice, good little cover. 50-cent bin one. Number 15 from May 1996. So check that cover out. Nice fishnet stockings, a little cleavage there. And then it says True Romance. I thought it was a pretty cool book. The last from the 50-cent bin. I already had this, but it's a pretty decent copy. Number 58, World War Tales from May 1977, which is kind of strange because Second Charles always jacks up the price on anything from the 70s, no matter the grade. So it's weird that this was in the 50-cent bin, but it's got a Hitler cover. And of course, it's by the great Joe Kubert. And The Dictator Lives Again. And then shout out to my buddy Chris Reed at Reed Comics 81. He's showing this. The Key Collector app is saying that this key is going up, but right now it's only like a $5 book. But it's the first appearance of Steel, first full appearance and origin. And again, like Chris said, these are hard to get without spine ticks on. And the funny thing is, at Second and Charles, they had, I think, 3 of them. And the ones that were in better condition were the lower priced ones. So they had one for $4, one for $2.25, and one for $1.50. This was the $1.50 one, and it doesn't have, I think, maybe no color breaking ticks on it at all. So number 22 for Man of Steel, June 1993, die cut cover. And you know what? For that cheap, I'll spec on it. I don't know if I think I may already have this, but it was $1.50. The recent Daredevil run, number 2, second appearance of Detective Cole North. And this book goes for like $20. I guess there's some confusion with the second print, which actually has, I think it's her cover appearance on it. But it's a really cool cover. It's like so weird. It's like memorable. When you see this, you know what it is right away. And that's from February 2019. And then this one was just the homage cover to Madame Xanadu number 1. And this is Day of Vengeance number 1, March 2006. Now there's some spec because she's appearing in some project by DC. So which one is it? Doorway to Nightmare, which is her first appearance, is like shooting up. I think it's like a $100 book now. I think I have that somewhere in the collection. I'm trying to find it. So this is from March 2006. This book doesn't go for a whole lot, but there you have it. And then these Jim Lee covers, man, people are paying money for these things now, and they're printed in like the millions. So this is X-Men number 6, March in 1992, first appearance of Birdie, and a Jim Lee Psylocke saber-tooth cover. A nice high-grade newsstand copy for $1.50. So be on the lookout for these. These are books that were just so prevalent in the dollar bins. So you might be able to still find a bunch. And they go for some bucks. This book can fetch up to $20 for the newsstand. That's my LCS owner was telling me that he's been selling them. They've been going, the newsstand ones have been going for $20 really easy. And then found this, the X-Men Classic. So you want to look for the classic after X-Men. In the beginning of the series, it was above. So then you'll find some Adam Hughes covers. This is number 79, January 1993. And this reprints X-Men 175. Beautiful Phoenix cover. You know, and of course, anything Adam Hughes does is hot. Everybody knows it. Okay, so I did pick up some new comics. Thanks to Steve Codwell at I Love Disney and Comics. He sent me a text, asked me if I was getting the Moon Knight #1, which hasn't come out yet. I said, no, I don't buy new books. So then when I went to the LCS right after I talked to him, what did I do? I said, new books was on my mind. I went and looked at them. Picked up this Nice House on the Lake, #1, second print. I guess the first print's going for like $20 right now. And then I picked up book 2. Supposedly this is a good, I have not read it yet. This is the Black Label series. It's written by James Tynion, which I love. He's one of my favorite writers. So I picked up that. I'm not into X-Men. I hate buying Marvel books nowadays, but you know what? This was a cool cover. And it's always what it is. It's a cover buy for me. So that's the Joshua Cassara Polaris cover. And I've always been after that Polaris X-Men cover, but I'm not willing to pay the prices on it now. So I said, you know, this will be a good substitute. Pretty cool. So there's a bunch of variants for this X-Men #1. The Adam Hughes one is like $150 right now. I think it's a 1 in 25 or something. And the last of the new books, man, these were sold out. This one was left. I found it because it came out last week. It was hidden behind the books from last week because they have a different shelf for those. Talked to my other LCS owner. He said, oh, those things flew off the shelf. Facsimile of Werewolf by Night, #32. Moon Knight's first appearance. And, wow, this is a book I wish I had, but it's just so expensive. But I'll take the facsimile. If they had 3 or 4 of these, I probably would have bought them all. Some of these facsimiles seem to really go for money right out of the gate. And I'm guessing this is going to be one of them. That Harley Quinn, what was it, Batman Adventures 12 or something like that? That book's like, what, $30, $40 book? The facsimile one. So it's hard to tell. Okay, and then I think this is the last. No, okay, so that's it for. Okay, so the new book started the big LCS. So what did I get over there? Let's start it off with these are all dollar books. Madame Xanadu #1, featuring Madame Xanadu. This is her first solo. Or actually, no, it's not. It's her second solo, but it's a one-shot from 1981. This is like a $20 book in high grade. And obviously it's going to be a newsstand, but there's no barcode on it. But special collector's edition. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that one. And let's go back to the Day of Vengeance really quick. If I can find it. Come on. Really? There it is. So it's kind of similar. A little bit. But these are two cool companion books. I might just post that picture on Instagram or even for a thumbnail. Okay, so picked up some more of these for $1. #22. This is it's not the newsstand. It could be, but there's no barcode. The other one with the die cut is actually the collector's edition. So these can be either newsstands or directs right here. July 1993, again, first full appearance. Origin of Steel. I haven't read it, but I saw that it's written by Louise Simonson, and she is not a good writer. I read the first appearance of, what's his name, in X-Force or something like that. I can't even remember. No, I don't know, but she is not a good writer. I don't like her writing. So I picked up two. Buster wants in. Come on, Buster. So I picked up 2 and 3 copies of this one here. And then another one of these. Now this one has a couple spine ticks on it, but was $1. And then I picked up this one, has 1 spine tick on it, so got another one of those. So I went over to the X-Men section and hoping to find this book. This book was actually the first book in the bin, because you can see the comics. They're in like a homemade table. And a nice near mint copy of X-Men number 11, the iconic Jim Lee Wolverine cover from August 1992. And it was $1. This book will fetch $20, $30, $35 in high grade, especially the newsstand. The newsstand can probably catch you around $50. And it's funny how this book was one that was just overlooked for years, just like number 4, first appearance of Omega Red, and now it's like a hot book. So the last book from here, and again, shout out to my buddy Steve Codwell, who had to go and show all his Tomb of Dracula collection on Instagram. And now I just feel like I want to finish the run, and picked up number 70, high grade copy for $25. They did have number 25, I think it's the first Deacon Frost, but it was such low grade. They wanted 10. I almost took it. I grabbed it, walked around with it, and then I put it back. I figured I'll find it I won't mind paying another $10 for a higher grade issue of that. Okay, so last store, and then we got 2 eBay, or no, 1 eBay and AOK. The last little store, Austin, shout out, great guy. These books were $5. Got a bunch of them, and was buying 100 Mylars with it. And then he just said, "Give me 40." So these came out to like $3 a piece, and I got the 100 Mylars for free. So shout out to him. He always gives me great deals. Okay, so Captain Marvel number 49. I love this run, especially the Bronze Age, because think about it. Captain Marvel, besides Spider-Man, is almost the only major character at Marvel that has a almost red costume, and that makes the covers look so cool. And of course, this is some of Al Milgram's best art, in my opinion, in this series. So this is from March 1977. And I had a bunch of these. I think I was only missing one, but for mid to higher grades, I can't pass them up for $3. So number 51 versus how would you pronounce that? Mercurio, the 4D man. Beautiful cover. It's one of my favorite Bronze Age covers, actually. Again, Al Milgrom. And so that's number 51. So I picked up a second copy for $3. And this one was the one I didn't have in the collection. So number 52, September 77, Al Milgrom cover again. And go in your CLZ app and look at the covers. Just go down and look at them. From all the ones in the Bronze Age where he gets the red costume, after the initial first couple issues, there are such cool covers. Like this one. I have several copies of this. This is a Gil Kane cover, though. and just so iconic with Black Bolt on there that every time I find this for $5 or less, I always pick it up. I think some of these Bronze Age books, like these here, somewhere down the line, they're going to be so desirable. Like the X-Men Jim Lee, say like this one's going for 20 to 35. These are going to be hot books at one point somewhere down in time, I believe. They're just so cool. And then I got a Warlock #2. I don't know if I have this one or not, but it's Roy Thomas on the script and Mike Friedrich on the interior art with a beautiful gilt cane cover for $3 from October 1972. There is no way you can go wrong with a book like that. It's another book, not worth a lot of money, but somewhere down the line, these Bronze Age books are going to start going up and up and up because they're going to get harder and harder to get. And then 2 more books. Then we got a Salvasema cover. I'm guessing, no, maybe not. Someone's going to tell me. But I know it's Marie Severin on the interiors and Roy Thomas on scripts. August 1969, The Submariner. And for $3, Silver Age Submariner and a decent grade. Not bad, not bad. Thank you, Austin. And I actually text my owners of my LCS after I leave, you know, and that day or the next day, and I tell them, thank you for a great deal. And, you know, a way of, I really appreciate what they do, but not only that, when I come in again, they're like, hey, this guy's, I like him, he appreciates what I do for him, let me give him another deal. But let me tell you, I got one more book. I went in his store, and he's always got different music playing on his TV. He had this music in there, was like so spiritual. Oh man, it was like you wanted to cry for joy. This is how this music made you feel. And he had it playing over and over and over. And I told him, man, you got to shut that music off. It is toying with my emotions. I want to just cry for joy. That's how cool it was. Hey, Buster. Hey, don't show your ass, man. Come on. To the last book, a beautiful gilt cane. Look at the colors on that. John Buscema art and interiors. Buster, move it. It's so gorgeous. And this thing is high grade, too, for $3. One I didn't have. I'm happy to get this one. Well, I'm happy to get them all, but this one for $3 in a high grade copy. It's such an underappreciated non-key that people should be running out to get this book whenever they can find it for $5 or less. Okay, so the last 2 books. eBay purchase, really low grade. It was only $25, but it is a scarce book. And it does have a tear through it. Like, I was talking to my wife, no one can tell me how this happens. I've bought 2 books like this, got my money back on one, sent one back, but it's like almost like their mom was pissed and they said, I'll tear your book in half, and they rip it halfway. Hey, get off there. It's either that or they fold it up in their pocket a certain way, and this book rips. These Golden Age books. But it's a beautiful Popular Comics, number 58, Marvel Man appearance. His first appearance is at number 46. But it's just a beautiful early, it almost looks like a Flash Gordon kind of cover. And I'm trying to collect this era of Popular Comics where they have superheroes in them, which ran from like, I think 46 all the way to like 66 or something like that, with Professor Mine and the Super Son appearing in number 51, I believe. So that was $25. I did press it out, kind of put it together a little bit. Okay, so last book, Buster wants out. I gotta let him out. Dang this cat. Get out of here. So let me tell you about Buster. I came out the door earlier, and he's laying in the hallway looking at me with his guilty look. So I walk over, and I see this huge lizard next to him. So I pick it up because he's always bringing lizards in the house. So I go to pick up the lizard, and the lizard's tail is laying right next to the lizard because he loves to rip the tails off. And he'll either toy with the lizard till it's dead, Or the lizard will find sanctuary somewhere and they never come out and they just sit there and die. And I'll lift up the couch and find 2 or 3 dead lizards. It's the funniest thing. But anyway, so last book. Now this was an A-OK about a year ago from BWD Comics. Check him out. Shout out to him on Instagram. Dude gets cool books all the time. His name's Jesse. So he sent me a coverless copy of Stars and Stripes #4 from Centaur Comics 1941. So I finally got a reproduction cover for it, and I want to shout out to Haley at Staples. She did a great job in printing this out and working with me. She was just a sweetheart. Check that out. First appearance of Stars and Stripes in comic books. Just some iconic, cool, obscure, early Golden Age characters. And these Centaur books can go for quite a bit of money. This book, in the grade that it's in without a cover, it still goes for over $100. So Jesse's got some notes on the back. BWD collection, Stars and Stripes 4 for Stars and Stripes. No cover tape. Nice big panels. The skull reminds me of Submariner. And if I didn't say this, it's from September 1941. And Centaur are some of the most desirable comics that people want to go after. They're very expensive. So I'm going to leave you with that. That's my comic haul. Hope you guys have a great week. Summer's coming to an end. Enjoy the rest of your weeks. This is Nighttiger, and I'll catch you on the next haul and the next live show.